typically around the beginning of the month of February, which is of course Black History Month, we send out information about the contest. By that point, we've started reaching out to community members, asking for people who want to come in and judge the doors when they're done, asking for donations for prizes for the winners, and then we give some updates throughout the month, and by the end of February, everyone who's chosen to participate needs to have their door completed.
Currently, we're talking about the Jim Crow era, and one thing is like everything's segregated. So we came up with this woman, Maggie Walker, who was the first woman to open up a black bank for African-American males in the US. And she started like a big thing, like she was the first, like not even African-American woman, but the first woman to open up a bank in America.
We're currently studying AP African-American, so we're diving deep into the complex history of African Americans and how our history goes beyond just slavery, and how today in society, how we reflect in history and then in present tense today.
Other classes, they tend to like glaze over this part of history. Either they go into like the wars and like the presidents or like assassinations, but for this class, it dives from the very, very beginning of our history and not just like the small pieces of it.
Essentially, we want to show on the door, we want to reflect that Black people, we come in many different colors and we all have very different backgrounds, and there's not just one stereotypical Black woman or Black man. And on the door, we just want to reflect that, and we want to show all the different types of Black people and how they've contributed in all different types of fields. So we don't just have Black people from long ago in history, like we have famous YouTube streamers, famous YouTubers, famous musicians, like a bunch of Black people and how they've just contributed to society in general.
I think one of the strengths that Barnstable High School has for sure is celebrating our diverse student body and our diverse community. And this is a great way to showcase that. And I think that the door contest brings everybody together, digging more deeply into elements related to Black history that maybe aren't part of the curriculum frameworks or the students or maybe even the teachers hadn't thought of, and it just adds more levels of interest and relatability.